No, 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 no. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today I am returning back to Angelina Jordan. This is her original / cover of I'm Still Holding Out For You. I did a little bit of research and it looks like it's a Baby Fuzz cover, but we don't know who was released first and this is leaked. I'm just going to leave it as that. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for letting me know about another Angelina Jordan performance. You always send me a lot and they're on the list. I will make my way through them. But as always, I'm so excited to hear what she has to do with this one. If you are new to my channel and have not yet watched one of my videos, thank you so much for clicking onto this one. I will, however, let you know that this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and pausing and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here. I like to have a little nerd out about the vocals. If you'd rather not be here for that, for all the pausing, then I've left the original link in the description below, so do go and check that out. A link to my Patreon page can also be found in the description below. Thank you so much to those of you who are over there and supporting me. Thank you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post another video, and let's get to the main part.
I've been hanging on your shadow for so long, dreaming about tomorrow in a song. Now I keep holding out for you. I'm still holding out for you.
Oh, okay. From the intro, before we heard any vocals, I was like, oh, this is really nice, like, you know, soft, kind of ballady vibes. And then as soon as we heard Angelina's voice, it was completely unexpected, as it always is with her voice. I love the colors and the shapes she creates, like, within the words and the vowel sounds that we hear. It's so unique. Let's just go from the beginning and break things down. I liked, she used an N on, we'll play it again, but she used an N before the word I being a glottal, there's nothing to kind of like anchor the sound from elsewhere other than our vocal folds. I, that's where it's coming from, unless obviously we were maybe doing aspirate, high, or slack, like I with a vocal fry, or smooth, I. But instead, Angelina put an N in front of it, which kind of anchors it elsewhere. But let's go from the beginning again. You know, the setup.
I've been hanging on your shadow.
So there we had a vocal fry on set, then shadow. She kind of like really lingers on the beginning part of that word and then throws away the shadow. Already, it's just so like
I've been hanging on your shadow for so long.
And that low note.
Dream about tomorrow in a song.
In a song. There's so much breath down there. A little bit of a lowered larynx as well. Song. Because it's so low. But she's really letting that breath be the guide there.
Tomorrow in a song.
There was the end. What's also interesting is that it kind of, we are, you know, we had quite a lower speech-like kind of level quality at the beginning, and obviously that song down there as well. Here we're pitching a little bit higher. We're in our extended area of our speech-like quality. So we want that brightness and that ping. That's the tone that Angelina's after. And that N is helping us because we've got that anchor point from our hard palate behind our teeth as well with the tongue. And we have this bright kind of ping from the get-go, which sets her off for this phrase. Lovely breath there.
I'm still holding out for you. Lord, not the daylight wasted. I'm on my own, looking through 1,000 on my phone. Now I keep holding out for you, I'm still holding out for you.
So nice.
You can take my breath away, but I'll still be breathing. You can take your love away, but my heart will still be beating for you. I'm holding out for you.
There's so much like playfulness with the breath as well. You-hoo, we're adding that H there to increase the airflow on that U in particular. U being quite a small, U shape anyway, which favors a softer sound, or we get a nicer kind of feel in our upper register, in a softer kind of tone, and she's really using that here. What's also nice is that she kind of lingers on the first part of the diphthong, not all the time, like when she said I, we do hear the I, but my, it's kept as ma. Out, I think as well at one point, it just was that first part of the vowel shape or the diphthong, which just means that she is keeping it open. She's not kind of closing it. Let's just take my for the example of the word. I'll go back to it.
Faces on my phone.
On my phone, and then she drops down there on my, and she's just keeping it on an which just makes it even more relaxed. I mean, that's the sound that she's after. She's just not wanting it on my, because then it will lift everything up and maybe it just gives a different sound. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be squeezed if we were to do that, but she's just keeping it even more open, even more relaxed.
On my phone.
Yeah.
Now I keep
There's that na
holding
again.
out for you. I'm still holding out
I love that breath
for
on the holding.
You can take my breath away.
And this section here actually is probably, she's got a very nice connected voice anyway, but we hear a lot of that vocal fry. We hear a lot of that breath quality. Here, it's quite a clear sound throughout the whole entire phrase. And it's very, very forward placed, very, very directional with the kind of direction of the sound. It's really nice.
You can take my breath away, but I'll still be breathing.
So well connected to a speaking voice.
You can take your love away, but my heart will still be beating for you. I'm holding out for
There you go, the out. That was it.
I'm holding out for. I've been thinking about you crazy all the time.
Oh, she was a lot more connected here. All the time. It's so low. But a different, what was the word right at the beginning?
For so long.
Long. Okay, so it's not the vowel thing, because I thought maybe it was like an U vowel or an E, where maybe it just felt like it was too squeezed to go down there. But long is quite an open sound. So here, Angelina's just choosing to be a lot more clearer with a tone, meaning that the vocal folds are finding their way together to get that clearer sound, rather than letting any extra breath come through to get a breathier onset.
I've been thinking about you crazy all the time.
Oh, it's so...
Couldn't even face me, even if I tried.
A little bit breathier here.
I keep holding out for you. I'm still holding out for you.
Where is this part in her voice? So this little section, the I keep hold, and then she gets a little bit more breathy. She loses that kind of vocal fold connection onto the note there on the word holding. That is around the first passage, right? So starting on an A4, going to that C5, hold up there. So that is in a higher set voice. That is the first passage. And what that first passage is the kind of moment between our chest voice and our head voice, where that transition kind of moment happens. And we can either flip, audibly hear a flip, like she's kind of adding a little bit more of that breathy quality on that holding. So we hear that difference between we hear that difference in kind of tone and set. Or we can kind of create a smoother kind of transition working through our mix, which she is also doing here with the beginning to I keep. It's so light. She's not reaching or forcing or getting louder. Volume wise, it's kind of consistent. Those three, I keep her. It's just one has a lot more added breath, meaning that the first two, if we weren't to mix, we might be a little bit heavy or want to flip earlier on. But Angelina's not doing that. She's keeping it so well balanced in that tricky area of her voice each time.
I'm still holding out for
A lot of whine in there.
you can take my breath away, but I still be breathing. You can take your love away, but my heart will still be
So strong.
beating for you. I'm holding out for you. I'm holding out for you. Yes, I hold it down for you.
Yeah, I love how she's placing that vowel sound on I'm holding out. It's just ah. It enhances that kind of bright twang kind of placement rather than holding ah and drops, holding ah. She's not squeezing. It's just, you know, unique to her. That's her placement. Also, I'm really wanting to know how old she is here because, you know, you hear her, especially now because it's just a picture kind of video. We're not seeing we're not seeing her sing this. We hear a really, really kind of mature voice with lots of depth and colors and just experience. She can do a lot with her voice. How old is she? How young is she? It's incredible.
I go down to the river, where on the water, break out in the livers, me from your eyes.
No. No. Lies. Oh, so here, okay, we have a really, really lovely kind of call-like feel to her voice. She is going beyond the first passage now, so she's in her thinner fold, but she's increasing the chest dominant part of her mix. So we're in the mix here. We're blending things together, blending the chest and the head voice to create a connected voice. And you can kind of hear as well, like the kind of drive and the passion of the song has heightened as well. So there's lots of emotion happening and she's using that to keep connected. As soon as we kind of add this sort of whine kind of feel that I talk about a lot, that kind of like whininess, yes, that was like a puppy dog whine, go and practice. But as soon as you do that, if you just pop your hands on your waist, you can feel your core engaged, right? And that's what she's doing here. She needs that support. And if we keep going higher and lose that engagement and support, the vocal folds also aren't increasing in their resistance and aren't coming together to create that clearer sound, which she is after, which she's going after. Lovely slide. It's all there. She's kind of, it doesn't really put the L on the lies, because maybe she has to close the mouth again. Oh, what are the lyrics? Me from your eyes. Or it's just really, really silent. But yeah, me from your eyes. It's all on these R vowels. So we have that natural connection to our chest voice. We're on this open kind of vowel sound. And she is really, really lovely working through that mixed part of her voice. I love that. Going back to some head voice oohs. Ooh. Wow. Oh, that big kind of build up felt like it was kind of like a middle eight bridge kind of section, but it was actually kind of at the ending because then we just had that soft U right at the end. So which completely contrasted. And also what was nice on that final U, Angelina is very, very free with her voice and she loves to explore her voice. We love that about her. She kind of closes it to a, you know, U's are quite close anyway, but she just closes it even further to like an kind of sound. You, and like hums it back down wherever she wants it to go. So much freedom, so much exploration. I love it. As always, I am left speechless and surprised by Angelina Jordan's talent. It's so very fun. And yeah, I felt like, you know, her traditional kind of vocal fry, kind of open vowel sounds were heard here, were present here, but there's also a lot of clarity in her voice, and especially like when we got higher. Let me know how old she was in this performance, how old she was when she filmed this. I'm sure you will. And as always, I will probably be in awe of just how much she can do at such a young age. It's so lovely. And yeah, I'm going to repeat myself again, but I just love how free she is and how much fun she has with exploring what her voice can do, as should you. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Do go over and check me out on Patreon as well, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!